All right, we are back. If you're new here, I'm Dueño. Previously been rank 1 on Arena Leaderboard. Um, been to the Pro Tour, been to Arena Championships, but here we just like having some fun and being a little goofy with our drafts. I've been doing no rare challenges, and currently we are doing the forcing 5 colors all the way up to Mythic challenge. So every draft we have to play 5 colors. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. We got one of the best uncommons in the set. It's a dragon. 5 color dragons is probably my favorite. This is mostly for the Omen. Deals 5 damage to target creature without flying. Other cards in here I like. I love the Armament Dragon. I think Attuned Hunter is pretty good. Evolving Wilds is always great. I like Champion of Dasan and Molten Exhale. So I would be happy if any of those come back. Ooh, but I'll tell you what I really love is Breaching Dragonstorm. In a dragon deck, this card is insane. If you can get some ramp and just start casting this over and over, it's pretty much just like good game. And it's a perfect follow-up to Twin Maw Stormbrood. I'm also interested in this Outpost and another Evolving Wilds. Rally in the Monastery is pretty good. Nothing else here is really good. These are all pretty bad commons. Coordinated Maneuver is nice. Last set we had one of these that was a sorcery. The fact that this is an instant makes it considerably better. River to Walk Technique is solid in the blue kind of control-y decks, but let's take this Dragonstorm and let's see what we can keep on going with here. All right, some interesting options. We've got Exhale, more dragon removal. Skirmish Rhino is fun. It is 3 colors. I mean, we're playing 5 colors. It's really, do we want just some removal or a hard to cast Rhino? At this point, I think I just want the removal. I'll probably take the Detainment, honestly. And Denial's also pretty good. If you have a lot of big bodies out, sometimes it's just a 1-mana counter. Exhale, Detainment, or Rhino. It's an interesting one. This is nice because it just kills everything. Yeah, we'll take it. Ooh. Okay, Corroding Dragonstorm is really good in the dragon decks. There's also an Osseous Exhale, which is good removal. If you have a dragon, it gains you life. And then there's Abzan Monument, which is great fixing. It's not one of my... I like the Teamer one and the Sultai one probably the best. Maybe Jeskai. But Corroding Dragonstorm, if you've got a lot of dragons, this thing starts going off. There's also this dragon, which is solid. Green-white land, and Sultai Devotee is pretty good. But we'll take the Corroding Dragonstorm here. Ooh, and a Molten Exhale, pick 5. This card is excellent. 4 damage, instant speed if you have a dragon in hand or on the field. We are going to need to pick up Fixing at some point. But, you know, we can wait. Wouldn't mind taking that Crag. Nothing else really exciting for us in that pack. We have another Skirmish Rhino. This is just, it's okay. There's a Piercing Exhale, which is very good. We currently have no green. I think I might just take the Rhino this time. I could see taking the Exhale, but a lot of times these dragon decks, you're not really getting on the board early. So the Exhale isn't as good. Let's take a Rhino. They're fun. And 6th pick means a lot of people passed up on it, which is also a good sign. All right, we have another dragon. We've got a Mardu, Devotee. Areni's rebuff is good. We currently have no blue, but we'll probably go into blue because or 5 colors. So it's really, do we want this Devotee or this dragon? This dragon's nice because it has like a tormenting voice attached to it. So it can help you smooth out your curve. Here, I'm just going to take the Bloodfell Caves. We need to start getting some fixing. Host of the Hereafter, I think it's really good in the counter decks. It's a 4-mana 4/4, and then when it dies, you get to put 2 +1/+1 counters on something else, which is just good. And then it just has upside if you have anything else with counters. But we're going to take the Globe here. Evolving Wilds came all the way back, and Attuned Hunter. I'm going to take the Evolving Wilds. I wouldn't mind the Barrens. Here, nothing very good. Just some mediocre 2-drops. There's a world where I play this because it makes a treasure. Here, I'm happy to take another Bloodfell. We're definitely red and black. Again, nothing super exciting. We'll just take the dragon. There's a world I could see where we play it. Don't think we're playing Cruel Truths. Okay, we've got United Battlefront, which isn't what we want. We've got Encroaching Dragonstorm, which can be good. Another Host of Hereafter. Someone's gonna have a sweet counters deck. I guess we just take the early removal here. Sometimes this card's just dead, but... And then if we wheel the Dragonstorm, that would be sweet. Let us know that Dragons is open. But yeah, we just want some early removal here, so we'll take the dragon. Old Steel Cutter. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has trample and haste. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 monk with prowess. That's pretty cool. I have not seen this played, and I have not played it. I don't think it's what our deck wants, though. I'm going to take the Dawnbreaker. This card's really good. It's a 2-mana 2/2, and then it shuffles back, or it's a dragon, which is exactly what we are looking for. Ooh, nice. Here is Teeming Dragonstorm. This is 4 mana. When it enters, it creates 2 white soldiers. So it's 4 mana for 4/4 of stats. And then if a dragon enters, you return it to your hand and get to play it again. Also a Barrens and an Evolving Wilds, which we would also like. Again, we are going to need to pick up a blue card at some point, because we are required to play all colors for this challenge here. Again, we're 5 colors forever. All right, let's check out who we're drafting with. We got Dave C, Cup of Joe, Alpha, Chatunov, K-Stax, Visager, and Momo to FOMO. All right. Okay, we've got a blue dragon, a green-white land. Oh, we got another Dawnbreaker. For some reason, I just skipped right over that. Yeah, we're going to take that. I really like the Dawnbreakers. I think it's one of the best of the common dragons. All right, we do need to get our green on. And this is a good one. It searches your library for a basic land, reveals it, puts it in your hand. So it helps us with our fixing. Again, maybe with this deck, we might be... I don't know. Green-white. Yeah, this is probably the worst of the uncommon dragons. This or the red-blue one. But we need a blue card. So we'll take it. Ooh, another Corroding Dragonstorm, a Dragon Prey. I think for us, we're going to take the Corroding Dragonstorm. These work great in multiples. They drain for 2. We've got a ton of dragons. I would really like the removal, but I think that's okay. We'll probably just take the Dragon Brood's Relic here. Nothing else is really that exciting. This card's okay, but not great. This helps fix our mana if we get some creatures down early. And then it's pretty sweet if you get to sacrifice it. So we do, I think right now we're probably green-white base colors. Our red is 2 removal spells, so like it's not super important you cast those on curve. Alright, we could take a Sentinel here or a green-blue land. There's also the Devotee. Sentinel to help us fix or a green-blue. I'm gonna just take the green-blue, I guess. Like the least one we want, but that's fine. Here, nothing super exciting. Maybe we play the Rakasha's Bargain. Rakshasa. Yeah, nothing great. We can take a mediocre 2-drop if we need it. We still have a whole nother pack. We haven't seen any sweet rares, which is kind of sad. Normally, we're just picking sweet rares left and right. I'm going to take the Roamer's Routine. One thing that's kind of fun with this, if you have a turn 3, if you play a 4-drop, you can cast this and then harmonize it in the same turn, which is pretty cool. Okay, talking about sweet rares. This is excellent. Create a 5/5 elephant in number 1, number 2, and then double the power and toughness of all your creatures. Yeah, that's exactly the type of blue card we want to play. Ooh, here we've got a tiger. I like the tiger. The tiger comes in and then adds Wooburg. So you can just cast pretty much anything off of it. Any 5-drop. There's also a Caustic Exhale and a Feral, which also a champion, Bloodfell, Siege Rhino. I would be fine with a lot of these cards coming back. This pack looks very strong. Probably not going to play the Artisan. I wouldn't mind another Dragonstorm Globe as well. But let's take the Tiger. I think the Tiger in these 5-colored dragon decks is very good. Alright, we've got another Wildling, a Knockout Maneuver, Strike Master, and then another White Dragon. Do I want more fixing, or... yeah. I think I do want the fixing. Oh, we got another Tiger. I wouldn't mind some more removal. Blue lands are like the least lands I want. So I'm just going to take this Tiger here. Nothing else super exciting for us. Especially if we're base green-white here. Yeah. Let's take the Tiger. I think these cards are really fun, the Tigers. Okay, we have 2 dragons, or a green-red land, and a war effort. This is good in like token decks or go-wide decks. Not really what we want. What do we want? Probably just the fixing, right? Green-red, I think, is going to be important for us. I wouldn't mind those dragons as well, but... Alright, I do like the Dragonstorm Forecaster. Just in this deck, blue is like my lightest splash. You want this when you're like heavy blue-green. Finding the globes is just solid. And then if you want to play a Boulder Dragon, that also works. Yeah, all these cards are blue, which isn't great for us. Guess we'll take the Tranquil Cove. Alright, do I want a dragon, a green-red land, or channeled Dragonfire? I don't think I want 2 channeled Dragonfires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 22 cards. Yeah, I guess we'll just take... Now, we gotta wheel another dragon, right? Take the Rugged Highlands. We have a lot of red we are playing, so I do want more things to splash red. Here, we'll just take the green-black land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a lot of tapped lands, but what will be, will be. I will take an Abzan Monument. I like that. We could play this Bargain still. An option. Do I want an Embermouth Sentinel or a Wayfarer? I might play the Wayfarer. To do another Sentinel or a Strike Master. Strike Master is good. We'll consider it. We'll take a look at our cards when we get to deck building here. Sentinel's not bad. Devotee. 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 Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we're gonna cut back on white. We want the most green sources. Because we have Relic. And we've got the Wildlings to find us green. So this gives us 9 green. 10 with this. 11 with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like 8 white sources. We like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red. Yeah, this looks pretty solid. I guess we'll keep 1 island for the roar. Could see cutting an island. Alright, this looks fine. How many dragons are we working with? 7 dragons. Alright, cool. Let's try it out. See how these games go. Hopefully we'll get some sweet ones. We've got our 4 dragons enchantments. Yeah, maybe I should have picked a couple more dragons. I don't know. I think 7 should be fine. I don't really know what number of dragons I like having in these decks, but I could see having more of them. Alright, so we're going to lead on our red-black lands. So we have Channel Dragonfire available. If they play something we can kill, we'll kill it. Like that. So we'll play our other tapped land, and we'll kill it. We have every color except blue, which is fine. That's our least splashed color. A 4-bearer. So I could get rid of this. I think I'm fine just playing this for now. I don't want those lands. Okay, yeah, good thing we chose to do that. Ooh. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That's a good card. Alright, so we have an option. Do we get rid of the 4/2? Or do we get rid of the thing? Yeah, I think we just get rid of this enchantment. Next turn, we can Tiger into Stormbrood, pick up our Dragonstorm, and then I'm fine trading off with this 4-bearer. Yeah, so let's Tiger. Stormbrood. Pick up our Dragonstorm. Battle Priest. Alright, that card's pretty good. We'll see what they put a counter on. The Lifelinker, okay. This lets me cast dragon spells. think we'll go no blocks. Ooh. It's an interesting card. Yeah, let's do Dragonstorm. Don't think I want more lands. Then let's play the Rhino. And let's see what they do. Blood flies, yep. Alright, it's a little scary they're attacking with that. They must have some type of trick, right? Oh, let's see what they got. Alright, they chose not to play anything. Okay, it was an exhale. Sure. This gives just +1/+0. Okay. Turn. See what they do. We probably want to go get a red source. Battle Priest is an issue. Let's get a red. Alright, let's Corroding Dragonstorm. Teeming Dragonstorm. Guess we'll attack. Pass the turn. Alright. Let's see what they do with these cards. One top, one bottom. We do need to draw another dragon. We can start doing the relic is another option, though. I assume they're going to put it on the blood flies. Okay, they could have attacked and drained us. Let's play that. Let's play this. We will... Do I wait on this? Alright. Hopefully they don't do a big attack here. With something sweet. Alright. I assume they're just going to get in for 4 with the blood flies. Well, 5. The blood flies is certainly a bit of an issue. Uh-huh. Next turn we can crack this relic though, which will be pretty good. My turn. Kill that. Attack for 3. Pass the turn. Okay, that was nice that it gained us some life there. We also now have our 2 Dragonstorms back, which is good. Okay, they're still stacking stuff on that, but no attacks. All right. We'll get some stuff here. Let's go for the Wildling. We are getting close to just being able to kill them. They have 5 blockers. 6 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 things would get through. It's only 6 damage. Well, 1 flyer gets through, right? Da 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 da. Alright, let's think about this. If we attack with everyone, they have 6 blockers. This gets blocked. This gets blocked. This gets blocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they have nothing, they would die. I think we might as well just wait a turn. Maybe we'll regret it. Shock Brigade. That's 1 more blocker. But we should be able to kill them in the sky next turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, yeah. I was just concerned they had something. I didn't want to lose that game when it seemed like the longer the game went on, the better we were going to do. Alright, next game. Playing the Tank of Link. Or is it the Tank of Flank? It looks solid. We have no green for a little bit, but I think that's okay. I was trying to think if there's any reason to play the blue-white land first. Couldn't really think of anything. Ooh, that card's pretty good. I don't think I care about killing that. Maybe that'll come back to bite me. Yeah, this thing's wild. Rot Curse. They could have a counter. I think I'm still gonna play the Dragonstorm Globe. Perfectly fine if they want to counter that. And we'll pass the turn. Wayfarer hitting him. Ooh, a little sculptor. So my question here is, do I want to play the tiger now? I guess I might as well, right? Pass the turn. Yeah, they got their little 2/3 flyer. They've got 5 mana. What are they doing? Ooh, that card is good. We could kill it with both of these if we wanted. We might, actually. A 3/6 lifelink is just... Card's rough. Let's see what they get. I assume some harmonize / renew cards. I haven't seen this card yet. Alright, so I just got the 1. Don't think we want more lands. We'll kill that, because that would be really scary if they made that a 5/8. Alright. Are they going to make that a 3/4? No. Interesting. Maybe they have something to bring back the Lotus Eye Dancer. Teyval. Yikes. That's a big boy. Alright. We do need to find some removal for that thing. Gaining 6 life is scary. Alright, I like another wildling. We can't attack. Yeah, if they make that an 8/8 lifelinker, that's like a bit terrifying. They can also decay all of our stuff, which would be a bit annoying. Then it can't block. It looks like that's what they're gonna do. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I wonder if we... Ooh, I like that. So do we attack with everything, or do we wait? Guess we could wait. Another Wayfarer. Okay, they lose 2 life. It does find a land. Alright, they come in for 6. Nothing to do about it. Let's see what they have. We do need to hope that this... If this Breaching Dragonstorm finds another dragon, that would be really sweet. Or removal would also be sweet. Are they delving? Like, what are they doing here? Right of renewal. Yep. Undergrowth Leopard. That's a bummer. Okay, well. We will Breaching Dragonstorm. They have a counter. Counter would be brutal. Alright, they did have a counter. Here, we'll attack for 4. That's the turn. Yeah, no removal for this Teval here. It's definitely hurting us. I mean, also just both their mythics together are hurting us. They get to kill our Dragonstorm, which is a bummer. Are they gonna pay 5 to cast this thing? That seems a bit crazy. No, they're gonna make that a 3/3 flyer. Oh, we could have killed. I wasn't really thinking there. Alright, let's see what they do. Next turn, we could try to kill Teval. Okay, you're at 5. They are taking 5. Let's see what they go and find. Nothing. All right. Okay. They had the Snakeskin Veil. Is there anything I need? I don't think so. Okay. We are going to need to find another dragon here. You have another counter. Okay. Evolving Wilds ain't gonna do it. Alright. Yeah. I wonder if we would have been able to kill it that turn we accidentally didn't realize we could kill it with both. Oh well. They had a lot of counters. Nothing we could really do there. We had 2 ways to kill it. They weren't even playing really optimally, because they shouldn't have waited. They should have waited to Snakeskin Veil. Alright, we are playing Hana, who endures. A Dauntless Drafter. Okay, I like this. We can go fetch a red. And then we'd have nothing to really do. Alternatively, we could fetch a black. But we have way more red cards than black cards in our deck. So I'll probably get a red, unless we draw a red. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go get a mountain. Put that dragon back in the deck. I am gonna kill that. Alright, they're ramping. Looks like another Sultai party here. Any reason to play an island there? I don't think so. Okay. Next turn, we can Charring Bite if we need to. Green, 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 green. I hate these forests. They just look like... I understand there's a tree, but they really look like an island. I mean, they're just all blue. Alright. I guess I'm okay taking 3 here. Alright, I regret it immediately. Hexproof from monocolored. We really need a land. Not good. Not good, my friends. We need a land. Bad. And not a tapped land. To be fair, we have a ton of tap lands. Alright. We do get to drop a lot of stuff next turn if they don't have a counter. Alright, they're bargaining. Oh yeah, I keep thinking this is blue. They're just green-black, right? In my head, I'm like, Sultai, Sultai, Sultai. No, no, no. These are forest. Oh! Hey, there it is. Red, white, blue. Alright, well. Tiger? Tiger? Dragonstorm? Dragon? That was about as good as we could hope for there. My favorite land in the set. Can we get some awes in the comments? Alright. I assume... Alright, they're gonna lie in wait. Yeah, that's fair. It is for 2. Alright. Well. Not our best hit, I will say. I don't know why they didn't equip that. Alright, that's a bummer. We're dead? Ugh. Gross. Yuck, 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 yuck. Protection from monocolored. Brutal. Brutal. Achievement completed. Grave robbing. Alright, that game was a little sad. We didn't draw our 5th land. We had 3 lands. We drew our 4th land. I mean, we spelled for it. We didn't draw a land turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. We didn't draw a land. Kind of crazy. Alright. His hand seems reasonable. Roar of Endless Song. Sure thing. I don't know. Which one do I want? I guess we'll do the blue-white. Pass the turn. Untapped land, we can play Globe. Hey! No untapped land, unfortunately. Alright, they might drop some big boy on us here. 5 mana. Alright, we're still playing the we don't know how to draw lands. You gonna counter that? Nope. Alright, game. Flash Dragon? Okay, Rakshasa's bargain. Sure. As long as you're not doing anything. Ooh, land. Oh, we didn't even get to hear it. Oh. 6 mana. Can you imagine if they have that dragon that bounces 2 things? That would be brutal. Oh, there it is. Alright, well. I think we have to do this. And what do we discard? The relic? Dragonfire? I guess the relic. I don't know. Alright. Well, that was a bummer. I think our deck was pretty sweet. Just got screwed over. I mean, we have so many mana sources. What in the world? We're running 17 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like, that's 22 ways. We should be hitting 5 mana every turn, every game, no problem. And then these surveil. Oh, we have 23. Yeah, like, I don't know. What are you going to do? Were we a little light on removal? Sure. But the fact that we didn't hit 5 mana in almost every one of our losses there is kind of crazy when our whole deck is just lands. But that's good old Magic for you. Yep. Well, we'll catch you for the next one. Hopefully it'll go a little better.